Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and our today's topic is polynomial. The first question says find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomial. That means we are given over here some quadratic equations. Okay, and we need to solve that finding their zeros. And the second question is verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Okay, so in one question there are two questions asked. Okay, first we need to find zeros and then we need to verify their relation. So let's first start with the first question. First question says x square minus 2x minus 8. So for finding zeros, we will use factorization method, which we have studied earlier. How can you use your factorization method? Okay, this is my first term, middle term and last term. Your last term should be multiplied or divided or subtracted in such a manner that multiplying that number you should get your middle term. That means here my sign says minus. That means the two terms should be taken in such a format that their subtraction gives me 2x. Okay, so what are my factors of 8? So my factors of 8 is 4 times 2. If I am multiplying my 4 with 2, I will get my multiplication answers as 8. 4 2s are 8. And if I am subtracting my 4 minus 2, it will also give me my middle term, which is equals to 2. Now, how will you give your signs? So this sign, this last term signs always go with the larger number. So minus sign will be with 4. And the second sign is divided by ourselves. That means you are going to decide whether you are going to keep plus or minus. Now, according to our condition, if I am putting plus, so plus minus gives me minus and I will get my answer 2x. Okay. If I will substitute minus, minus will get plus and you will get your middle term as 6 and which is not same. So you will use plus sign. So in that format, your first term is as it is. Now instead of writing minus 2x, you will write minus 4x. That means you have taken this 4 from here plus 2x minus 8. Okay. Now take out the common factors. Our first two terms is a pair. Our last two term is a pair. What is common between these two terms? If I split them up, x square means x times x minus 4 times x plus 2 times x minus 8. This step is not compulsory, but for your clarity, I have split them up. Okay. So x times x, that means my x is common with this x. So my x is common. What I am left out with? I am left out with x minus 4. Now, what is my common case? So plus 2. Why 2? Because 2 also and 8 also is getting divided by 2. Okay, so 2 I am taking out as common. What I am left out with? X minus 2 is common out. We have taken 2 common. So 4 times 2 gives me 8. So I will get my answer over here as 4. Okay. You can, for better clarity, you can write over here as 8 is getting divided. If you split your 8, that means you will get 4 into 2. So this 2 and this 2 is common and I am left out with x minus 4. Okay. So I will get my two terms x plus 2 and x minus 4. Now I need to find the zeros. So I will equate them with the 0. So x plus 2 is equal to 0 and x minus 4 equals to 0. So my x will be equals to minus 2 and x will be equals to plus 4. So this is my alpha and this is my beta. These are the zeros of my x. I have find out my zeros of x. Now what is the next question? Verify the relation. That means you need to find out sum of 0. Now find out what is the formula of sum of zeros. So sum of zeros is equals to alpha plus beta is equals to minus b upon a. What is b? B means this is my a, this is my b and this is my c. As this is in my general format, that ax square plus bx plus c. This is my general formula for writing any equation. So for this case, what is my b? My b is minus 2. So how we will write what is my b? It's the negative of coefficient of x. Okay, coefficient of x is my b. And what is my A? A is the coefficient of x square. So you will write it is the coefficient of x square. So for this case, alpha plus beta, that means my minus 2 plus 4 should be equal to minus b upon a. That means what is my minus b? My minus b is minus 2x. Always remember to carry the sign with the coefficient. As it is my negative 2, this is my sign for b. Upon what is my a? If there is no coefficient, you will write as 1. So plus minus gives me minus, 4 minus 2 gives me 2 is equal to this minus, and minus is getting cancelled. So I got my answer as 2. So this is equal. Yes, it is equal. That means my sum of zeros is verified. Now coming on to product of zeros. Okay. Now next is product of zeros, whose formula is alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. Now what is c? This c is my constant term. Okay, what is c? C is my constant term upon coefficient of x square. What is next? It's coefficient of x square. So you will write over here coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. So solve this. What is my alpha? My alpha is minus 2. What is my beta? My beta is 4. And what should be it equal to? It should be equals to negative 8 upon 1. 4 2s are 8. That means my answer is minus 8 for LHS and minus 8 upon 1. If you write 1 or not, it's same. So that means my RHS is equals to LHS. Yes. Hence, we have verified that my product of zeros and sum of zeros are equal. Moving on to the next question. In this question, you can see that this is not in the general formulas order. This is x square, this is x, and this is constant term. So, first step should be, you should arrange them in your general formula method. What is your general formula? Ax square plus bx plus c. That means you will arrange them as 6x square minus 7x minus 3. Okay. Now, I need to factor them out. 6 3s are 18. That means you need to take out the factors of 18 in such a manner that by subtracting them, you should get 7. Okay. So, 9 2s are 18. 9 times 2 gives me 18. And if I'm subtracting my 2 from 9, I will get my 7. Yes, I can. So, I'm saying again, this last term sign should be given to the larger number, and second sign you should decide yourself. If I am substituting plus, my minus plus gives me minus, and I will get my middle term as 7. So write it down as it is 6x square. Now instead of your middle term, you will write minus 9x plus 2x minus 3. Okay, clear? Now splitting them up, take out common factors. What is common between them? 3 table is common and x is common. So you will take out 3x as common, and what you are left out with? You are left out with 2x minus 3. Now as you can see over here, nothing is common between 2x and minus 3. So if there is nothing in common, so you can write plus 1. Okay, why I'm writing plus? Because my middle sign is here plus. So I'm taking it as plus 1. What I'm left out with? 2x minus 3. Now you will get 2x minus 3 and 3x plus 1. Now you need to find 0, equate them with 0. 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 and 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. What will be the value of x? You will get side change, sign change. That means minus 3 goes there and you will get 2x is equal to 3. Now this 2 is in multiplication. It will go there and it will get divided. So you will get your x value as 3 upon 2. This is your alpha. Next is x is equals to minus 1 upon 3. Okay. Side change, that means your positive 1 becomes negative 1 and multiplication 3 goes into division. So this is your beta. Now you need to verify them. That means sum of zeros is equals to minus b upon a. So for sum of zeros, alpha plus beta, that means you will do alpha plus beta, it will be equals to minus b upon a, that is coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. What is my alpha? My alpha is 3 upon 2 plus minus 1 upon 3, and its answer should be equals to minus. First of all, this formula is minus. Substitute over here. What is my b? My b is my minus 7 upon 6. Okay. So here my denominators are not same. So first of all, take out LCM. LCM will be 6. So 2 times 3, and this will become 3 times 2. Whatever you are doing in denominator, you should do same thing in numerator as well. So multiply it by 3, multiply it by 2. What you will get? 3 3s are 9 upon plus minus 2 ones are 2 and 3 2s are 6 should be equals to 7 upon 6. 9 minus 2 gives you 7 upon 6 is equal to 7 upon 6. Is it same? LHS and RHS? Yes. So my LHS is equal to RHS. It is completely same. Moving on to next, which is product of zeros. So product of zeros formula is alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. That means constant term upon coefficient of x square. What is my alpha? My alpha is 3 upon 2. What is my beta? My beta is minus 1 upon 3. What is my c? My c is minus 3. What is my a? My a is 6. Now 3 and 3 is getting cancelled. So what you will get? Your final answer minus 1 upon 2 for LHS. And this side you can see 3 1s are 3 and 3 2s are 6. So minus 1 upon 2. Is my LHS equals to RHS? Yes, my LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, you have verified. Moving on to the last. Okay. Now, you are seeing over here that here we have used only 2 terms. But it is a quadratic equation. But it is a binomial. It is not in a general formula. As our general formula says, ax square plus bx plus c. Our constant term over here is missing. Okay. So what you will do, just take out common. What is common in this? Okay. You are given 4 into u square plus 8 into u. Okay. So u is common and 4 is common. So taking out 4u as common, what you are left out with? U plus. When does 8 comes in tables of 4? It comes 2. Okay. So 4 2s are 8. Now you are having 4u is equal to 0. And u plus 2 is equals to 0. So, u is equal to 0 upon 4. Anything divided by 4 is 0, you will get 0. So, u is equal to 0. First, this becomes our alpha. And u is equal to plus 2 becomes minus 2. So, our second value beta is equal to minus 2. Now, for verification, again sum of zeros is equal to alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. That means 0 plus minus 2 should be equals to. What is my b? My b is 8. So you will write 8 upon 4. So plus minus minus, you will get your answer as minus 2 for LHS. And this side 4 times 2 gives you 8. So you will get minus 2. Is my LHS equals to RHS? Yes, it is equal. So we have done with our verification. Now coming on to our LHS, that means P of Z, product of zeros is equal to alpha into beta is equal to C upon A. What is my alpha? My alpha is 0. What is my beta? My beta is minus 2. What is my C? Now as you can see over here, my C is nothing. My C is missing. So you will write here C as 0. What is my A? My A is 4. Coefficient of A is 4. So 2 times 0 will also be 0 and 0 upon 4 will also be 0. So my LHS is equals to RHS. Yes, it is equal. That means we have hence it is proved. Okay. I hope you understand this. Okay. We are moving to the next, which is to find the quadratic equation. First, in the first case, we were finding zeros. In second question, we are asked to find the quadratic equation when zeros are already given. Okay, so in this case, we are given with sum of zeros and product of zeros. Always remember this first one is your sum of zeros. That means my sum of zeros is equal to 1 upon 4 and my product of zeros is equal to 1. In this case, it is already provided it into our question. Now I need to do is to find out my quadratic equation. So for that, you need to learn this formula. What is the formula? K bracket x square minus alpha plus beta x. Now what is this alpha plus beta? My alpha plus beta is my product sums of 0. Okay, so this is my sum of 0 plus alpha into beta. That means what is my this alpha into beta? My alpha into beta is this POZ. That means product of zeros. Again, learn this formula. What is the formula? K bracket x square minus sum of zeros x plus product of zeros. Again, k x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha into beta. So let's start with our sum by substituting the value. K is means constant. Okay, k is constant. What is my x square? X square we don't know, so we will write x square minus. What is my alpha plus beta? My alpha plus beta is 1 by 4. What is the next term? My next term used over here is x. So I will write simply x. What is the sign? Plus. What is alpha into beta? My alpha into beta is 1. Okay. Substitution is done. Now you need to solve. My 4 is the denominator. That means I need to give this denominator to both my terms. So here there is nothing. That means I will substitute 1. And when taking out your LCM, you will get 4. So whatever you do in denominator, you need to do same thing in numerator. So multiply these terms with 4 so that we get LCM 4. So you will get 4 times x. That means 4x square minus 1x plus 4 whole upon 4. Clear? Now I am taking this 4 as common out. Okay, so I can write it down as k by 4 is equal to 4x square minus 1x plus 4. Yes. What is my equation for quadratic equation? My quadratic equation becomes 4x square minus 1x plus 4. Okay, so let's move on to the next. Our sum of 0 in this case is under root 2. That means my alpha plus beta is equal to under root 2. And my product of zeros in this case is 1 by 3. Okay, my alpha into beta is equal to 1 upon 3. What is my formula? My formula is k x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha into beta. Okay, so write k as it is, x square as it is, minus what is my alpha plus beta? It's under root 2 times x plus what is my alpha into beta? That means product of 0. It's 1 upon 3. Again, now 3 is in my denominator. That means my LCL will become 3. 1 upon 1. Multiply them by 3. Multiply 3. Okay, so what you will get your answer? K 3x square minus 3 under root 2. Now you should know that 3 is a natural number and root 2 is an irrational number. You can't do 3 2s are 6. So it becomes 3 times under root 2 x plus 1 whole upon 3. Now I'm taking this 3 as common. So what will I get? K by 3. 3x square minus 3 under root 2x plus 1. So my quadratic equation is 3x square minus 3 under root 2x plus 1. I hope you understand this clearly, and for your homework you can solve this question as your homework. If you are having any doubt, comment me below. I will explain you. Thank you so much for joining. Join again.